Coming up,
it feels very free, and it feels very similar to what it felt like before the pandemic.
the cruise industry is ready to set sail again, and we find out what you need to know before you go. The holidays are closer than you think. In fact, this week you'll be able to begin the festivities at this museum and gardens. We have a preview tour for what's in store. Plus, important information for seniors, retirees, and more today on SoFlo Health. Hello and welcome to SoFlo Health. I'm Hunter Frankie, and can you guess where I am right now? Does it look a little bit familiar? If so, you've been watching SoFlo Health, and you can tell that we're at Bonnet House Museum and Gardens, but this time at night where they're typically not open, and we're here to preview the holiday magic evenings that are coming up this week, where you can see designer decorated trees like the one to my right here that is designed by Victoria Park Flower Studio. There's so much more to see. In fact, hey Patrick, what are we in for?
We are gearing up for our Holiday Magic Evening experiences coming up this week, December 8th, 9th, and 10th. The house is lit up for the holidays. We have decorations from 29 decorators, 90 wreaths, centerpieces, and trees on display. It truly is a magical time to experience the museum. There'll be a variety of activities, one different every evening. December 8th, we'll see Gin and Jazz. December 9th, we'll see Victorian Carolers. And on December 10th, we'll have the Gay Men's Chorus of South Florida. We invite everyone to come. They can visit bonnethouse.org for more information about each of the evening magic experiences.
I'm at the Jose Milton Memorial Hospital at the Jackson West Medical Center, and I'm joined by Flavia Yizo. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you, Hunter. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Tell us about the Jackson Health Foundation and the Miracle Fund.
Sure, absolutely. The Jackson Health Foundation was established over 20 years ago as the fundraising arm of Jackson Health System. So Jackson Health System is a publicly funded hospital, but there are still things that philanthropic dollars can help support that the public dollars do not. And that was the purpose of the foundation. And throughout the time, over the 20 years, we've raised more than $200 million in support of the public health system to help projects such as this, the Jose Milton Memorial Hospital, which is a project that's a combination of public and private funds to make it come to fruition.
It's absolutely beautiful in here. Everything is so pristine, it's got a warm feeling. And Jackson is truly a hometown hospital and medical facility and group. There's so much that Jackson does, as we're talking about here today, about the foundation and more. Who are you helping? Who is the benefactor of this?
The benefactor is everyone. The really amazing thing about Jackson is that we have patients of all kinds and all demographics, and regardless of their ability to pay as well. Because we are a publicly funded hospital, we are the safety net hospital as well. But what makes us unique, unlike other public health institutions, is our partnership with the University of Miami makes us an academic center as well, and one of the most premier academic medical centers in the country. So we're fortunate to live in South Florida, where we're able to get such great medical care as a result of the partnership between the two organizations.
If people would like to contribute towards your goal, how can they?
They can contribute in a variety of ways. They can text the word Jackson to 91999. It's probably the easiest way. They can go on to our website at jacksonhealthfoundation.org, or they can call 305-585-GIVE. In any of those ways, and no donation is too small or too large, right? We'll take all types of donations, and really the benefit of that are the citizens of this community and all of our patients that we see on a daily basis.
Well, we're thankful for all the work you do to get the word out and to help as many people as possible. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
And besides the holiday decorations, there's still a lot to see here at the museum and gardens. In fact, if you take a look up here, this lantern has a lot of history to it because it's made out of a standard oil can, like John D. Rockefeller Standard Oil. And over here, this statue is unique because you could put your business card on the tray here to be announced when arriving on the property. That's pretty cool. And this whole place is just teeming with art, architecture, collections, and so much more.
SoFlo Health's Healthy Travels, sponsored by GBG Travel.
Welcome everyone, I'm Jenna Mark here on board the Carnival Sunrise, and guess what? Holiday season is upon us, cruises are back, family vacations are about to be happening, and we are going to tell you everything you need to know and more before booking your next cruise. We are in the beautiful atrium with Sarah Reno, Vice President of Guest Operations. Thank you for having us.
Oh, thank you for being on board our great ship.
Are you kidding? We wouldn't pass this up. Cruises are back.
We are back.
And that's very exciting.
Very exciting. It feels like the pandemic never happened, and you can come on board and have a great time on board Carnival. It's just been really great to have all the cruises start up again.
So I know the radar light going on in everyone's mind watching us is, okay, but COVID.
Right.
So what are the COVID restrictions? How much fun can you actually have?
Right. So it's really important that you have your vaccine card and that it's clearly filled out, because you're going to have to bring it with you as documentation to the pier to demonstrate that you are fully vaccinated. In addition, you have to make sure that you have your proof of your negative COVID test. It needs to have your date of birth on it, as well as the letterhead of the place that took your COVID test.
That's it?
That's it.
That's easy. When you're on the ship, are there restrictions? Are there not restrictions?
So it feels very free, and it feels very similar to what it felt like before the pandemic. We do have mask requirements in certain areas of the vessel, such as during embarkation, and in certain locations of the ship, such as in elevators. Other than that, you do not have to wear a mask when you're on board, whether it's indoors or outdoors. It's only in certain venues and certain areas.
Well, cheers. We have these amazing, delicious drinks here. Here, I'll take the Carnival drink.
Okay.
I don't know what's in it, but cheers. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you.
Well, I'm ready to get my vacation started. I don't know about you at home, and the fun is not stopping this week, because next time on SoFlo Health, we're gonna show you Carnival's latest ship, the Mardi Gras, and you don't wanna miss this one.
SoFlo Health's Healthy Travels, sponsored by GBG Travel.
The Medicare enrollment deadline is in just a few days. Information you may need for yourself or your loved ones is in just a few minutes on SoFlo Health.
Focusing on you. Innovations in modern medicine from your team of experts at UHealth, the University of Miami Health System.
At 84 years old, Bobby Rutt noticed her memory wasn't as sharp as it used to be.
No matter where you are or what you are, there are times you suddenly forget a name.
She met with world-renowned neurologist and researcher Dr. James Galvin, the director of the University of Miami Miller School of Medicine's Comprehensive Center for Brain Health, which just opened its doors this month in Boca Raton.
The focus of our research is on neurodegenerative diseases that affect memory and other thinking abilities. This includes Alzheimer's disease, Lewy body dementia.
The center's goal is to better treat and prevent these diseases through projects like the Healthy Brain Initiative.
We test their memory, we test their cognition and thinking, we ask about psychological traits. What we're very interested in is this concept of resilience. It revolves around your physical activity, your cognitive and leisure activities, what you do for fun, what you do for enjoyment, our diet, what we eat.
Bobby was diagnosed with mild cognitive impairment, but says the center is teaching her techniques to preserve her memory.
I'm doing exercising at home on my own. We have a salad, a nice salad every single night. I see a tremendous difference.
The Bartletts truly were collectors and artists. In fact, behind me you can see Frederick's design of the chandelier, and from the Portuguese tiles to the German steins, the china and the cabinets, they have mementos from around the world to decorate what was their home. Even some fish on the walls that you might recognize from here in South Florida. And you can experience it for yourself during the holiday season and year-round. Welcome back to SoFlo Health. I'm Hunter Franke. We're at Bonnet House Museum and Gardens, taking in all of the sights, enjoying the holiday cheer. So stick around for some more SoFlo Health. Health coverage is important for everyone, whether that's yourself or your loved ones. And today I'm joined remotely by Dunya Grijalba, President in Florida of Devoted Health, and Dr. Anna Tascheret, board-certified internal medicine physician at Lux Medical Health Center. Let's start off with Dunya. Tell us about Devoted Health.
At Devoted Health, we are on a mission to make healthcare better for Medicare beneficiaries. We offer Medicare Advantage plans that are affordable, easy to use, and packed with extras to help you feel your best.
Anna, can you tell us about Lux Medical Health Center?
Yes, Lux Medical Health Center is a personalized primary care office. We are based in North Miami Beach and Hollywood, and our mission is to provide individualized healthcare by understanding and responding to our patients' needs.
Dunya, what kind of benefits can you expect from a Devoted Health Medicare Advantage plan?
Our plans cover all the benefits of original Medicare, plus they're packed with extra benefits to keep our members feeling their best. Our plans start at just $0 a month, so you get all these benefits at a price you can afford. And many include free dental care that covers not just routine cleanings, but gives you $2,000 to spend on comprehensive care like fillings, dentures, and more. You can get a free medical alert device, and you'll have your choice of device. We're even offering jewelry style devices like watches and necklaces. And if you qualify, you can even get $75 a month to spend on groceries every month.
Dr. Tasharet, what type of services can we expect from Lux Medical Health Center?
Our office offers a number of services that make it easy for our patients to get the care they need. We have same-day appointments, 24/7 direct access to our physicians via their mobile phones, therapeutic massage, and pain management.
If someone would like to learn more about Devoted Health or Lux Medical Health Center, how can they?
If you're interested in learning more about our plans, call the Devoted Health team at 1-800-371-4291. Medicare's annual enrollment period is happening right now. That means if you like what you get with our plans, you can switch plans today.
If you want to learn more about Lux Medical Center, you can call 954-505-4141 or visit luxmedicalcenter.com. We proudly accept Devoted Health Medicare Advantage plans in our office, and we are open to new patients.
Thank you both for your time.
Thank you, Hunter.
Thank you.
Can you imagine living like this? Well, that's what Frederick Bartlett and his wife Evelyn did about 100 years ago. And this was the drawing room where Frederick would draw and then take it over to the studio where we'll see later that he would paint the sketches that he drew. And this is absolutely a beautiful and majestic place to visit outside of Christmas and the holiday season. But if you decide to come for the holidays as well, you can see beautiful designer decorated trees like this one, which by the way are for sale. So if you want to support the museum and get a really cool Christmas tree, you can. We're at Florida PACE Centers today, and I'm joined by Steve. Steve, tell me about Florida PACE Centers.
Sure. Florida PACE Centers began in 2003. We're the oldest PACE program in the state of Florida, and we're also the largest. We cover the majority of Miami-Dade and Broward counties.
And for those that don't know, what is a PACE program?
So the PACE program is a program of all-inclusive care for the elderly. The essence of the PACE program is to really keep people independent, living in their homes or the place they call home, but they need extended levels of care. Mm-hmm. So in the state of Florida, they have to meet the requirements of nursing home level of care, but want to live out in the community. Our goal is to keep people safe in the community in their homes.
And what sort of care do you provide here?
We provide every type of medical and social supports for all of our participants. So within the PACE program, we have our own day centers, which also have clinics, rehab available in them. We provide all transportation for our participants to and from any medical appointments. If need be, we'll even perform home alterations should someone need to have a door widened to be able to get a wheelchair into the bathroom.
Wow.
So, you know, when we talk about all-inclusive, there is not a program, there's not a service that we won't provide if it's needed.
And what can somebody expect as far as their experience here?
Yeah, this is the beauty of PACE is this becomes a place for engagement. So individuals that have been isolated at home and lonely, you know, we bring them to the center and they meet new friends and they become engaged in life again. And we constantly see improvements in their overall level of care, their engagement in life, and all of the things that have been important to them become important again. The other thing that we do is when you have a caregiver and you're a son or a daughter and you're caring for your mother or father,
When you're 24/7 caregiver, you're no longer the son or daughter, you're the caregiver.
Right.
We step into the caregiver's shoes. So we take that stress off of the family and really take that on our shoulders to support them.
And if people would like to learn more about Florida PACE centers, how can they?
We have a website that individuals can go to, and you can contact us by phone or even stop by one of our PACE sites. We have 4 PACE sites, 3 in Miami-Dade and 1 in Broward.
Wow. Well, Steve, thank you so much for your time today.
You bet, Hunter. My pleasure.
Of course. Stay close. There is more Bonnet House Museum and Gardens to explore when SoFlo Health returns. As you can see, Bonnet House Museum and Gardens has lit up the place for the holiday season, and it's beautiful. Welcome back to SoFlo Health. I'm Hunter Frankie, and typically the museum's only open in the daytime, but there is a way that you can experience at night, even outside of the holidays, and that's a night at the museum. This table here is set for people experiencing that. You can have dinner with up to 8, or you and one other guest can even stay here overnight for truly a night at the museum. Looking out for your health is important, and that's what we cover here on SoFlo Health, but it's also important to be able to have an insurance plan and a provider that takes good care of you as well. Fortunately, we have Dr. Amin of Oscar today, and he's going to talk to us about what they have available for you. Hello, Dr. Amin, how are you?
Hi, Hunter. Thank you so much for having me on the show. It's great to meet you.
It's good to meet you as well. Tell us, what is Oscar?
Oscar Health Insurance is a company that provides unparalleled health care to over 560,000 members across the country. We've been around since 2012, and we have cultivated a significant amount of trust and facilitated unparalleled member experience with our members.
Who is Oscar for, and what sets you apart from other insurance companies?
Oscar is for anybody who's looking for great preventative care and a dedication to member experience. The thing that really sets us apart from other insurance companies is our dedication to member experience. When you become an Oscar patient, you have access to a personalized care team. And it's also an insurance company that is dedicated to preventative care. Nobody wants to be sick. Nobody wants to be in the hospital. When you become an Oscar member, you'll see that there is a dedication to providing regular checkups, getting your regular physicals, making sure that you stay healthy and in your home. Also, for people with chronic conditions, we want to make sure that you're not having your care delayed, that you're getting the care you need when you need it to stay healthy.
Is there anything else that you would like to share with us about Oscar that we haven't talked about so far?
Our Medicare Advantage plans offer affordable, convenient care with premiums and deductibles as low as $0. With $0 primary care visit copays, $0 dental, vision, and hearing benefits. And this really speaks to our desire to provide great access to care, and not access in name only, where you have insurance but can't use it, but access such that you can get to your physicians and get to your providers and get the care that you need. Our company is built around being there for our patients and knowing them. And not just knowing them as a number, but knowing them as a person.
Yeah, dealing with your health is stressful enough.
Exactly. The last thing you need to do is to be on the phone trying to haggle with somebody, trying to make sure you're getting the care you need.
Exactly. Well, Dr. Amin, thank you so much for spending some time with us today.
It was really great to meet you, Hunter.
Good to meet you as well. It was just about a year ago where I walked down these same steps, but in the daytime, and there's a whole different vibe at the Bonnet House Museum and Gardens at that time. It's got an ocean breeze, relaxing feeling, and here at night gives you a closer look to what the Bartletts might have enjoyed when they actually lived here 100 years ago. And you know, the more I'm here and I take a look around, I think I can get used to living here.
MyCare Medical is a senior dedicated physicians group that concentrates on diseases and conditions related to seniors. We're a primary care organization that's led by primary care physicians. Dr. Moskowitz's protocol fits in perfectly well because what he's trying to do is prevent people from going to the hospital. And that is about making sure that we have better outcomes for all our seniors that come to our practice. And that's a perfect fit for MyCare Medical, and he's a perfect fit for MyCare Medical because quality of life and caring for patients at a higher level is what we all aim to do.
Dr. Moskowitz, thank you for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.
I understand you've been able to keep people off of dialysis. Is that true?
Absolutely true. Since 1994. Not going on dialysis is a big plus. Quality of life on dialysis, although there are dialysis units on every corner in every city, if you look inside, it's not fun. And to be able to avoid having to go to dialysis is a major improvement in quality of life.
So who should be getting a blood test and checking up on themselves for this?
Literally everybody should know their creatinine, just like they know their cholesterol. Every adult should know it, and actually every child should know it too.
Is this especially important for seniors?
It is vital for seniors. They're the fastest growing group of the population going on dialysis, and it's very easy to keep a 70 or 80-year-old, especially 90-year-old, from going on the kidney machine if they hear about me in time.
And how do you incorporate your findings and your protocol into your care here at MyCare Medical?
It's seamless. We know exactly what stage kidney failure everybody's in, and I'm being referred more and more patients in late-stage kidney disease and having success already in turning back their kidney failure.
That's lovely. And what does the outlook look like for somebody who's able to stay off of dialysis?
Well, they get a normal life. So instead of dying in 2 to 3 years, they get to live 20 more years.
Well, we thank you so much for all the work you're doing for MyCare Medical and for all the patients you've been able to help. I really appreciate you spending some time with us today.
Hunter, it's been my greatest pleasure.
Of course. Welcome back to SoFlo Health. I'm Hunter Franke, and we're finishing up our evening here at Bonnet House Museum and Gardens, a preview of the Holiday Magic evenings that begin this week. So if you want to get your holiday season started early with the family, you can do that here, and we hope you enjoy it as we did. Do you know who would appreciate this absolutely beautiful Christmas tree that's been decorated so perfectly? Elena Capra, host of SoFlo Home Project. Elena, what's going on later today on the show?
Howdy, Hunter. So today we are touring a beautiful 10-acre ranch. I call it a true South Florida Western. Coming up on SoFlo Home Project, we tour this gorgeous home and learn a little bit more about the style of modern farmhouse design.
Thanks, Elena. We'll be watching. And as always, you can watch previous episodes of SoFlo Health on SoFloHealth.com. You can follow us using @SoFlo Health to share with us what you're doing to stay healthy. And until next time, goodbye and good health. I have a very important meeting. So, Sam, listen, I'm trying to get the whole gym thing. Next week on SoFlo Health, personal trainer Morgan Shapiro shows us how to perform the classic plank exercise properly and improperly. Functional nutritionist Meryl Brandwine shares healthy snacks for you and the kids, and Chef Robin's plant-based take on classic Christmas appetizers. We'll see you then.